A new debate is spreading across social media after one woman argued that Black women in corporate America may be judged by something as simple as the way they wear their nails.
So hey y'all, hey, I was just scrolling on TikTok and I happened to come across the discourse of nail length and professionalism. And what really caught my eye, there was a comment on one of the videos that said most girls who wear long nails don't have a 9 to 5, they're uneducated, and they don't work in any sort of professional field. And I figured, hey, I could talk about that because I crush all 3 of those. I have a 9 to 5. I'm extremely educated. Okay, degreed. Extremely educated. And then also I work in one of the most professional fields there is. Nail length has nothing to do with what is okay, and y'all have to let that go. I don't understand who came up with that misconception. If you have long nails, then you're nothing but scum. You're uncultured, okay, and not well groomed. I don't know where y'all got that from, but y'all need to let it go. I want y'all to understand y'all sound as stupid as the people who talk about girls who wear makeup, girls who wear lace fronts, and you know, all of the things. You know, because people they have a lot to say about everything. Y'all sound just as dumb as those people. Just so y'all know, y'all sound dumb as hell. There is no way that you should correlate nail length with professionalism. There is no way you should correlate nail length with whether someone is educated or not. The one thing that I can say about myself, in any room I step in, I'm respected. Doesn't matter where I go. Okay? And also, I am able to maneuver in any crowd. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Like, the nail length has nothing to do with it. It's all about the person. It's all about the aura. It's all about what you give and what you can bring. Because as I stated, I work in one of the most professional environments that you can work in, and I am well respected in that. Okay? Well respected. So y'all have to stop with this. Like, it's actually very stupid. The conversation is extremely dumb, and I rarely say that.
Her comments sparked thousands of reactions, with some agreeing that appearance can influence first impressions in professional settings, while others push back, saying success should be based on talent, experience, and results, not personal style.
I am probably going to get some unfollows, some nasty comments, and be canceled for saying this, but someone's got to say it, and I guess it's got to be me. I'm Ashley Seals. I've worked in communications, public relations, marketing, events, fundraising, you name it. I've done it for almost 2 decades now, and I have to say this to my ladies in corporate America. Your 3-inch baby blue, hot pink, tie-dye, gemstone glittery nails are holding you back in the workplace. When you're in a room full of executives and decision makers, they don't see you. They don't see your personality. They don't see or hear what's coming out of your mouth. All they can concentrate on is what your nails look like. Super colorful nails that have a lot going on. While they might be fun, they might be festive, they might show your personality, they actually are a big distraction for a lot of people. And unfortunately, in corporate America, colorful nails are often associated with low performance, with chaos, and with not being equipped with the social cues and the etiquette to perform in a corporate, especially conservative environment. Please take it from me. Stick to something very neutral, very classy, very elegant. I personally like to do kind of a light pink ombre. And I have to say it again, this is not my personal opinion, but it's the opinion of traditional corporate America. I'm just trying to help you guys out from one sister to another. So take it or leave it. It's up to you.
All right, I want to do this really quickly. Today's the last day of the conference and I'm headed out. But I wanted to address some questions that I get. And I get them pretty regularly, but something came up and I was like, okay, I'm going to address this for everyone who is concerned that when they move into a professional space, they will have to lose their identity. That's not true. So a lot of people ask me about my nails and how my nails are received in court. And I always respond with, nobody cares. When I walk into the courtroom, judges, a lot of times the first thing they say are, Miss Wright, let me see your nails. Or let me take a picture so I can send to my daughter. They use them as inspo. My clients love them. Opposing counsel loves them. They've not stopped me from doing anything. I want everybody to know and understand that I own a multi-million-dollar law firm. I own a multi-million-dollar award-winning law firm. I am an award-winning attorney. I am an international custody expert, which means that I travel the world educating practitioners on the nuances of custody in their independent jurisdictions. I am leaving this conference to go to New York to speak at a school on the impact of custody decisions on the prison pipeline. I am much sought after. I am very intelligent. I got here by the grace of the Lord. I continue here by the grace of the Lord. And I am not trying to fit into anyone's standard, because although I am a highly successful attorney, I am still a Black girl from Atlanta.
The discussion has since grown far beyond nails, becoming a broader conversation about whether Black women face extra scrutiny over how they look, dress, and express themselves in the workplace.
I'm a Black woman in corporate America. I'm not angry. You're just mad that I voiced an opinion and I know what I'm talking about. I'm a Black woman in corporate America. I know my ancestors fought for this right, but I hate it here. I'm a Black woman in corporate America. You hired me for my expertise, but won't trust anything I say. I'm a Black woman in corporate America. Are you seriously crying right now? I'm a Black woman in corporate America. I know you're lying when you say you just can't find qualified Black applicants. I'm a Black woman in corporate America. If I'm not constantly smiling and fake laughing at your jokes, I'll be told I'm not a culture fit. I'm a Black woman in corporate America. Even if I can dance, I'll never show you, especially not at the office happy hour. I'm a Black woman in corporate America. Stop trying to get free diversity and inclusion tips out of me. I'm a Black woman in corporate America. Why am I fighting so hard to succeed in a broken system that half of y'all hate too? I'm a Black woman in corporate America. If I'm just here to do a job and get paid, why are you so pressed about being my friend? I'm a Black woman in corporate America. I cringe when I hear you say things like slay queen in meetings.
I know I'm going to ruffle a lot of feathers when I say this, but a lot of Black women in management do not be pleasant to work with at all. I worked for a Black woman that was in management one time and she was horrible. And the other Black ladies that I worked with, they were horrible. A lot of the times, y'all make these stereotypes that they have about us true because of how y'all behave and how y'all choose to carry yourselves. It's the truth. Some of y'all are so mean-spirited and so hateful to the point to where it hurts. You can't even see it because you've never been checked before. It don't cost nothing to be kind to somebody. It don't cost nothing to be nice to somebody. You'll be walking around with a heart full of hate, quoting Bible scriptures. Please be quiet.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but the Black community has to stop with the internalized racism. So 2 stories. One, I work in an office at a tech company. I also go to school in the evenings getting my MBA. So I'm leaving, I'm on the elevator. I'm looking forward to class or whatever. 2 Black girls get on the elevator and they're like, oh, it's 4:30. Yep, I remember when I used to be a BDR. I've never been a BDR in my life. Just a level set, if you don't work in sales, BDR means business development rep. It's usually first job you get out of college. And also there are a lot of Black people in that role because it's kind of entry level. I have never been an account executive, never been a BDR. My background is engineering. I'm an engineer. So me, I'm just like, damn, I'm vibed out. I really don't care. But if I was in a different mood, I probably would have called her out. Because why do you make that assumption that I am the lowest level in the sales organization, let alone the lowest level in an organization typically? Second example, I'm getting my lashes done and one of the lash techs has a new client and the client is in scrubs and they're talking and the lady's like, oh, I haven't had lashes in a while. Like I'm super busy with my work. And immediately she says, oh, are you a nurse? And the lady is like, I'm a physician, an OBGYN. And I'm just like, yes, why do we have to, and not we as a collective, but why do some people have to immediately say, oh, they're just a nurse? Why can't we immediately say, oh, you're a doctor? Or just say, are you a doctor or a nurse?
Are these expectations simply part of corporate culture? Or do Black women continue to face a different standard when it comes to professionalism and appearance?